All right, we're back in the broadcast. First and foremost, I want to thank you, the greatest audience in the world. And I always want to make sure that we stay in a grateful place. You are growing this broadcast and you are making it go. And we want to thank you first and foremost. Remember, we are the Empowerment Enrichment broadcast. We are the connecting voice of urban communities, urban consumers, and urban-based businesses. Last year in America, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce reports that urban communities all across this nation had the purchasing power of $3.4 trillion. And we are of the mind that if we just connect better, if we just hold on to each other better, love on each other better, we are going to be able to build communities and build kingdom on this earth. Remember, those of you who are Christians in my listening voice, that the Lord's Prayer has the most central part, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on this earth. Further, the book of Mark says, whatever may be bound in heaven may be bound on earth. So our jobs are kingdom builders, and I want you to feel very welcome, kingdom builders. We are going to have an hour or so of great information from super informed people. I am Stan Matthews. My co-host Bichelle, the It Girl Harrison, is by my side, and we are in the broadcast. First and foremost, I have to say that today, Aiton, you look very pleasant. You know, you're very well dressed, and you're more handsome than usual. Jeanette, you have on the most beautiful green dress, and I want to say thank you for gracing the Matthews broadcast in the way that you have. And Michelle, you look very average today.
Not true.
And I just want her to know that we thank her for working so hard on her look today, and hopefully she'll improve next week.
Yes.
Half hour
more.
Only a half hour today.
All right. The broadcast, of course, is brought to you by our great sponsors. And before getting going and doing anything else, I want to ask you to support our super sponsors, without whom there would not be a Matthews broadcast. So please support the following businesses. First and foremost, the Matthews broadcast is brought to you by Urban Business Association. My friends Jerry Moultrie and Keith Broadway of Urban Business Association, an organization dedicated to having dollars circulate in urban communities. So if you are serious about growing your clientele today, accept no substitutes. Join UBA. You can join them online at urbanbusinessassociation.com or by calling 908-259-5012. It is Mother's Day, gentlemen, this coming Sunday, so nothing says I love you like flowers. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. A Rose's Petal at 472 Broadway in the great Silk City of Patterson, 973-742-5333. My friends Carolyn and Mr. Joe, Nathaniel Joe, have been there for more than 20 years providing flowers all over the state. They deliver, and they are a preferred vendor with flowers.com. So if you're a loved one, if mom is out of state, no excuse. Call 973-742-5333. Mr. G, Russell Grady, the Dean of Black Business Owners in the state of New Jersey, has been in business in the restaurant business for more than 54 years. My great friend, Mr. G's restaurant, where good friends meet, greet, and eat. He's at 455 East 18th Street in the Silk City, 973-782-4020. Get the max by going to Optimum Tax and Financial Services. They are a 5-star rated financial services company, and also with the Better Business Bureau. Mr. Ivan Maxey, Mr. Tony Maxey, Ms. Sterling Maxey, and their daughters are at 500 Rahway Avenue in Elizabeth, 908-342-1040. My friend, Mr. Harry Staley in Charleston, South Carolina, is our sponsor for Glow. Glow is a company that provides natural skin products. Beautiful skin, Harry says, is not expensive. It is priceless. You can reach them at 973-357-3698, 3698 or visit them online at www.jeunesse, They are redefining youth with revolutionary products and life-changing opportunities. Finally, the education you need for the career you want is at Avtech Institute. Avtech Institute is a professional school where most degrees can be gotten in less than 6 months. Things like EKG Tech, X-ray Tech, and Microsoft Operator. Gary Mao, our friend at Avtech, has the hottest careers on 3 campuses in Eatontown, in South Plainfield, and in Fairfield. Call Ming or Mira at 973-882-8996 between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Remember, World Changer, the education you need for the career that you want is at Avtech Institute. So I'm going to begin with the refrain of our generation. It is not "we shall overcome" as it was in the 60s. It is DJ Khaled. All we do is win, win, win. So we're going to win here. We're going to get right into our broadcast. I want to say hi to our friends out of state. Mr. Dennis King in Jacksonville, Florida. Mr. Ron Pravat in Richmond, Virginia. Miss Pinky Andrews in Hampton, Virginia. Harry and Anna Staley in Charleston, South Carolina. Cool Otis Brown, the lead drummer of the Otis Brown Ensemble, one of the coolest. Remember, Curtis Mayfield wrote that song. Remember the piece, Aiton? Diamonds in the back, sunroof top.
I remember that song.
Hanging on the scene with the gangster lean. Hoo, hoo. Big O, I know you listen to me from Woodstock, Georgia. Thank you for you and Mrs. Brown tuning in. Mauricio Pinito down in Tampa, Florida, where my sister is. Greg Riley in Richmond, Virginia. Harvetta Fax in Columbia, Maryland. And thank you to all our friends in state, South Jersey. Vernon Bradbury, the captain of the Newark Bike Police. My girl Allison Skeet, Mr. Joseph Peterson, Mr. Vinnie Jackson, Willingboro, Greg Jones, Willingboro, and Sarah Cepeda, the one and only empowerment coach of Broken Chains LLC. I think I got everybody in that made sure that they text me or call me and said, "You better mention my name today."
Or else.
So I think I did what I had to do. So remember, world changers and kingdom builders, nothing changes until you change it. People will forget what you said. People may forget what you did, but they will never, ever forget how you made them feel. That comes from our one and only poet laureate, Maya Angelou. Think about how you make people feel and invest in making someone feel better. Remember, your candle loses nothing. Your candle loses nothing if it lights another. Miss Maxine Rodney wants me to let you know, Michelle, she is getting ready to come up the stairs to check you out. Folks, money can't solve all of our problems, but it can solve our money problem. We need to organize that massive $3.4 trillion in wealth now. The challenge of the 21st century is not physical rights, is not civil rights, but is economic rights. It is the imperative for wealth. Dr. King's beloved community and Malcolm's just society, we can see them coming into view, not by our thinking, not by our talking, but by our action. And so we're going to get right into action this evening. And I'm going to ask our guests, Mr. Aiton Nassar and Miss Jeanette Costa, to take a deep breath, get ready. Our interrogator,
You should know how to take deep breaths.
He's going to have a few questions for you, so I'm going to turn it over to the one and only it girl of the brand, the B-Shell Experience. To my right, I welcome my image doctor, Cornelius Hills.
He gets it in one shot.
and so, Michelle, I'll turn it over to you. Ladies, go first. I'd like you to share with Jeanette, and then we'll bring it to Mr. Nassar.
Hi, Jeanette. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. This is your first time on here, right?
Yes.
Are you a bit nervous or?
A little bit.
Jeanette said that camera's doing something to me.
No, I just want you to share with everyone what is the name of your business.
My business is Healing the Way.
Healing the Way?
Healing the Way.
Nice. And how did you come up with that concept?
Yes. Well, I came up with that concept when I was trying to find a name. And with everything that I combined together, I wanted people to know they can heal through meditation, they can heal through massage, and they can heal through Reiki and crystal chakra balancing.
Nice. So you do all of that just in one. Are you by yourself or is it?
I'm by myself.
Nice,
I'm a
nice.
sole practitioner.
What would you say is the unique value of your business?
My medical massage. I am told that nobody does exactly what I do. So if you have carpal tunnel, I can get rid of it.
Nice.
If you have sports injuries, I have. And with the crystal healing, I actually did crystal balancing, and I use aromatherapy
Nice.
on patients. And there's some people who actually are off all their medications now.
So what is the main thing that you use in order to get rid of arthritis or get rid of, different medical issues?
In the medical, it's trigger points.
Right.
Trigger points, and if they're tight, they're going to pull. But the more you loosen it, the arthritis will be a lot less, and you can use oils to actually help the pain.
So would you say the crystal magnifies that?
The crystals,
Magnify the healing
it
process?
can heal. It kind of balances. If you balance the chakras and they get healthy, and you put light in it, and you lift them up to a
Right.
higher level, they start to heal. You start to heal within. When
Right.
everything is balanced, if something is off balance, almost like the Chinese medicine way of thinking. With your meridians, if they're blocked, you have to open them, and that's why they do acupuncture.
Right, right.
And,
I know we're getting into the whole chakra
yes.
meridians. I know many people in the audience may not know what chakras and meridians are, but I know there's about 7 chakras. Which one do you tend to tap into the most?
The most is the root chakra and the heart chakra, and the power chakra. Third, because people tend to give their power away to people,
Right.
let them take it and control them, and we want to learn to bring it back, get your power back, and learn to say no.
Right, right.
Root chakra has to do with family, so sometimes you have to stand up and say, "Listen, I'm going to be positive. If you want to choose what you choose, that's fine.
Right.
But I'm going to stay this way."
It's like a foundation.
Yes, and when you take your power back, nobody can break that,
Absolutely.
concentration. And the heart, many people have that closed. So I try to open that up more, because you don't have to be afraid, because light and love is the most powerful thing you can have.
Absolutely. You don't have to be afraid, and you'll be on the radio station, right?
Yeah.
So, who is a great referral for your business?
My customers.
Okay. Like, what type of person would be a great referral for you?
I would say I consider her my friend also. Melissa. And she said she would give referrals if they call. And she had kidney disease. She donated kidneys, and she, they lose balance and focus and stuff. And then she had high blood pressure and autoimmune disease. She's off all her medications since doing the aromatherapy, the raindrop technique,
Right.
along with the crystal.
So basically anybody, especially with those deep medical issues, I guess would be more of a great referral for you. Because she, her kidney is gone, that energy has to be replaced. And so that's where you come in, right? Yeah. So are you offering anything to the audience today?
Yes, I can offer a half hour free massage.
Nice. Where are you located again?
I'm in 2 locations actually, Morristown and in Sakasana.
Okay.
And I'm on Washington Street by the Green in Morristown.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if they want an hour, it's just $29.99 actually.
All right.
Okay.
All
Very
right.
nice.
All right.
Very
All right.
nice.
And I'm going to start free meditations too, so people don't have to pay to go to meditation.
So how will people contact you if they need to find you where you are?
If they Google Healing the Bay, they'll have my phone number.
Mhm.
The address I have to change. I didn't find all the places that I changed it on. Because I'm located, it shows that I'm located still in Randall,
Okay.
and I'm not. So I'm in Succossona and Morristown. And healingtheway.abmp.com is my website.
Nice.
Gotcha. Thank you very much, Annette. Mr. Asar,
Good evening.
go ahead.
I would like to begin with a small prayer.
Okay. All right.
I am that I am, and I chose this manifestation. I am that I am, and I claim dominion over this flesh. I am that I am, and I claim dominion over this mind. I am that I am, and I claim dominion over this soul. I am that I am, and I claim dominion and connection with my divine self. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am.
All right.
Mhm.
And my brother, my good brother Stan, the name of the song is Just Be Thankful, and the artist is William Devon. It wasn't Curtis Mayfield.
Okay.
He just had a Curtis Mayfield sound.
Excuse us.
He just had a Curtis Mayfield sound.
All right.
So what is the name of your business? Your name is Aiton.
Yes, Aiton Asar.
Aiton Asar. And what is the name of your business?
The name of my business that I'm promoting today is Share My Dollar.
Mm-hmm.
And as an entrepreneur and a massage therapist as well.
Oh, so we're all
And-
massage therapists in here.
Yes, and as a massage therapist, the first thing I did was I looked at her hands.
Right.
And you can see from her hands and how far back the nail is from the pad of the hand that she is very good at what she does.
Oh, so I guess I'm great.
Yes, absolutely. Share My Dollar is a concept that I'm looking for assistance with. And that the project is a lean startup. And as a lean startup, you don't go directly into product development because you are seeking to discover the feasibility of your idea as a business concept and where the support for it will be.
Right.
That is the mode that I am in now. However, as I have presented my business plans before a venture capital / incubator group already, one of the things that was a shortcoming was the technical prowess and the expertise on staff in order to pull off what we are looking to do.
Okay.
Specifically, what that is that Share My Dollar is a mobile application.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a $3 download. After you pay for your download, it establishes an account with $2 in it.
Is that on Apple or Android?
Well, again, as the lean startup,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing we do is proof concept.
Right.
And so the application is not available at this time.
Okay.
The first thing to do is to go to a college campus where a lot of young people need money.
Mm-hmm.
And then to establish the first phase at a campus. We're looking at either Rutgers or probably Lemoyne College, where my son will be attending. Since he's there, he's definitely going to be
Go
smart.
ahead, Niall.
So
Yeah.
Niall, college.
Yes,
When
he's
I was a baby.
he's headed there for business analytics and finance.
okay. So if people download this app, what will it do? How would it share? How will we share the dollar?
So once you download the app, you become part of our network. And when someone makes a request for money, you can say yes or no.
Right.
When that person receives the money in their account, they're free to use it as they choose. However, before they can make an additional request, they have to reciprocate. The equal value to what they've received, they have to then restore into the network.
Okay.
And once that is done, your account is updated, and then you can make an additional request. And each time you've reciprocated fully, your request amount goes up.
Okay.
And so initially you can ask for $10, then you can ask for $15.
Right. You can pay for books.
Exactly.
And so a great referral for you would be the college students then.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But prior to those referrals, what is required right now at this juncture is people who can see the vision. There are people now who are under 30 who are millionaires. Why? Because they had a technical skill that was necessary in order to put Reddit together.
Right.
They have a technical skill that is necessary in order to put Apple together in its infancy, Microsoft together in its infancy. And you call them, quote unquote, today, the Microsoft millionaires.
Right. Right.
They were not wealthy in themselves, but had something significant they could contribute. And when we go public, we will do so in NASDAQ, because what that does is that you can have what's called founders shares on when you go public with NASDAQ.
Okay.
And what that does is that you maintain the voting rights and the same percentage of ownership. As we look to produce our employee stock option plan, everyone who comes in now with a skill set that is needed, whether you're a coder, whether you're a database engineer, will get founders' shares in the company, so that when we do go public, their ship will come.
That's very nice. Very nice offer. Do you have? Is that your offer? What you offer in
That is what
the
I'm
audience
offering,
today?
because I'm in need of assistance. I understand that nothing great happens in isolation from people.
That's right.
And so I am reaching out to your 700,000 strong leadership
That's right.
and making the request and
Amen.
making the offer at
Absolutely.
the same time, that if you get on board now, of course there'll be the NDAs, there'll be the non-competition agreements, etc. Once you get on board, I am prayerful and optimistic that there'll be many millionaires to come.
Okay, nice. So you're helping people become millionaires.
Well, the most beautiful thing about helping people is that when you help yourself
Right.
and you help others,
Absolutely.
there's only success that's ahead.
That's
Right,
right.
right.
That's right. An open hand receives, a closed hand cannot, and sowing always precedes reaping. And so, this is not a project. This is a process. And so we're saying thank you in advance to the Creator, because it's coming right now.
Right.
Aiton, as we close this first segment, how do people contact you?
Two ways. You can contact me via my email, and it's just my first name and last name, which is Aiton Ausar, spelled ATONAUSAR, at gmail.com.
All right.
And you can also call me at 973-752-3723. I'll answer all calls, I'll answer all inquiries, and I am looking forward to being deluged by wannabe millionaires.
Right.
Well, we are happy. You are a millionaire in itself. Thank you so much for being with us this evening, Jeanette. Please stay in the green room outside. We are going to bring in our next Aisha. We are bringing in our next group, Ms. Violet and Mr. Christian. I want to thank you guys for coming. Aiton, you know where I stand with you. We're going to build this thing and hang around for a moment. As soon as we finish with this next segment, we are going to get together and talk about how we can build this together, okay? Thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you
Thank you for
here.
having us. You mind?
Oh, no.
All right. We're going to take a whole group picture as well at the end, so don't leave, guys. Just hang with us. Come on, Violet. Come on, Christian.
Like, just.
All right. Thank you for braving what we had to deal with, and we truly appreciate you being here. Brother Christian, it's been a while, but it's good to see your face. We are joined in studio, Matthew's broadcast audience, by Mr. Christian Hunt, the Vice President of Public Affairs for the great one and only Project Redirect, founded by his mom, my great friend, Sister Sharon Berry, warrior woman, mom, friend, confidant, mentor, coach, and she's been honoring people who do great things in the community for more than 20 years now. And in the first week of June, there will be the 21st Project Redirect Community Awards. I will be there with my good friend Mr. Russell Grady. We will be in the house celebrating with Christian's mom, Sister Sharon, and all those. So join more than 300 or 400 people at the Robert Treat Center in Newark for the Project Redirect 21st Awards Banquet. So
Nice.
I'm going to ask Ms. Bichelle to start with you, Mr. Christian. I know the name of the organization is Project Redirect, but why don't you start by telling us a little bit more, and Michelle, you can ask him the follow-up questions.
Okay. So tell us a little more about what Project Redirect is for those that may not know.
Yeah, sure. Project Redirect is a nonprofit organization. We originated in Newark, New Jersey. The mission of Project Redirect is to improve the academic and social skills development of children in the city of Newark, as well as preventing juvenile delinquency, gang affiliation, domestic violence, as well as child abuse as well.
Right, right. Do you have a personal passion that led you into helping out others?
Yeah, my mother, she came up with the idea with Project Redirect nearly 21 years ago, and during that time I was a kid myself.
Right.
So pretty much with the initiative that she started up and starting the program, I started out as a student in the program as well as just growing up into it. So
Wow. So your mom put you into a program?
Yeah, she threw me in there.
That's interesting.
So, yeah.
Okay. What is the unique value of the organization?
Okay. The unique value is not only that we just service children, but we also provide holistic services to their families as well as the community. We're a grassroots organization, and we focus on community empowerment as well as community organization as well. So we're willing to uplift the community as much by educating our children as well as the families.
Very nice. And I like that awards banquet that's coming up. You know, that's something that, you know, people really need to be encouraged and empowered.
You should like it. You're going to be there.
What type of holistic wellness do you have for the kids? Like how?
Yeah. Well, we definitely implemented a STEM curriculum, science, technology,
Wonderful program.
engineering, mathematics.
Wow.
And you just look at a lot of the research like that's going on presently that in the next couple of years, the STEM fields are going to be in high demands.
Right.
So
it's starting already.
Yes, exactly. So we want to make sure that we put our children in the best possible situations so we can able to cultivate them so they can able to get into these high demand jobs later in the future. So we focus on our STEM curriculum as well as our healthy minds, healthy bodies curriculum as well when we
Absolutely.
educate them.
And
that's
the
great.
STEM curriculum is going on right now, if I understand.
Yes,
correctly.
sir.
Right, right. So where's the location in Newark that the STEM for the summer is happening?
Yes, we're at the Westside Community Park in the Central Ward in Newark.
All right.
Nice, nice. So who would be a great referral for your organization?
Oh man, I just can't say one. There's so
Yeah.
many. Our main
Just
ones.
get a few in there.
Our main ones is NJEA and AFT. They've been successful referrals for us. They've been supporting us for numerous years. We
Nice.
have,
I used to be a member of NJEA.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Interesting. You have an educational background.
I used to work in a middle school
Okay.
with the self-contained 6th, 7th, and 8th graders.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
Dwayne, what's going on? Just checking on you, Christian. Go right to contact
Yeah,
information, 'cause we gotta share it, right?
Okay. And how would people contact you?
Yes, you could look at our main website. Our main website is Project Redirect. NJ25.org. You can look at the details of our mission, our vision, our accomplishments. Our event website where we're doing selling tickets as well as tables is projectredirect.nj.org. If you could go there if you want to look into
Do
more
that
details.
one more time, Christian.
Okay. The event website is projectredirect.nj.org if you'd like to purchase a ticket.
And
as
do
well
you
as a
call
table.
Dwayne for everything else?
The way he does his duty, man. He's
He
wonderful.
does it all. This year, the honorary chairperson is my good friend, Mr. Richard Thigpen, also known as Rick Thigpen, who's the Vice President of Government and Community Affairs at the great PSCNG. Is Larry Crump still a member of the board? Larry's going to be there as well, and on I could go on with a who's who. Sharon does a great job and brings out people that are concerned about children, concerned about the community, and concerned about our future.
Very nice. Is there anything that you would like to add that we may have overlooked today that
We're always looking for volunteers. So if
Mhm.
people are definitely interested, if people that have a passion and want to teach, if they want to tutor, do recreational activities in our
Mhm.
program, you could definitely reach out to us. Our information is on our website if you want to do that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's something that I'll be interested in. I
Definitely.
used to volunteer a whole lot, and I know I really need to get back into it. It's just something that we all need to do.
Yes.
Always help out. Because there's more value in helping people out when you're not getting paid for it.
Exactly.
You know?
That's
Exactly.
right. All right, Miss Violet Smith Gilmore, the lady who braved all the traffic. We want to give her a round of applause. I'm telling you.
All the trapping, your hair looks amazing.
Black girls do indeed rock, and they definitely make it through anything. I know that your business, Gilmore
Realty
and Property Management, does realty and property management. We want to have you say what the unique value of your business is for our audience. What does Gilmore Realty and Property Management do differently than others cannot?
Okay, so we are a full-service real estate company.
Mhm.
Full service meaning that we work with investors, we work with buyers, we work with sellers, we work with landlord, and we work with distressed property owners.
Mhm.
We work with everyone.
Everybody, okay.
Real estate, pretty much.
So who is a great referral for Gilmore Realty and Property Management?
Everyone and anyone, because real estate pretty much runs the world, right? So
Right.
if you are a mortgage person, if you are a gas station attendant, if you know of someone, if you have a relative, you are a great referral source because you may know someone that's looking to move and they don't have a good real estate person. Yeah, I see I'm nervous too. They don't have a good real estate person, so you want to put them in touch with someone that's going to give them, the kid glove treatment.
Right,
That would be
right.
us, and that's what we do differently. We don't just work with people just to get paid a commission.
Mhm.
We take them from A to Z, and then we don't just even leave them after Z.
Right.
We continue working with them afterwards to make sure that everything is fine, even 10, 15 years.
The transition, right.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Very nice.
So who is a great referral for?
She said everybody and everyone.
You just, closing on that a little more, because I'm saying anyone and everyone.
Anyone who's interested in real estate in any
Anyone
way.
who's interested in real estate,
Gotcha.
and I want to put out there, since you posed the question again. Also, if you're looking to get your real estate license, give us a call. I'm also a real estate instructor.
That's what I was
Nice.
looking
Very
for.
nice.
So you're building
You
business.
do everything.
people. That's
Just
exactly what I was
everybody
looking
comes
for.
to Violet.
So if you're looking to make a second income, or you're looking to make your major income,
That's what I was looking for.
yes.
So are you in this area, or what areas do you service?
We service all of New Jersey,
Mhm.
and we also are licensed in New York
Mhm.
and in the
Right.
Caribbean.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very
It
nice.
sounds like there's a little bit of Caribbean in your voice.
Oh,
Where's your
really?
family originally from?
Jamaica.
Okay,
Yard
Jamaica.
girl.
Yes.
So what do you have anything that you would like to offer the viewers and listeners out there?
Okay, so we have real estate it's very it's a different organization wherein they don't allow you, when you have your real estate license, to pay referral fees
Mhm.
to anyone that's not licensed. So it's a little hard to do that, but what we do is we're a little creative with it. So if, for example, you do business with us, or I have to say, if you do business with us, if you list your property or you buy a property through us, what we can do is we can say, okay, we cannot give you monies, or we can't give you a referral fee, but we can sign a check over to your organization, say a church,
Mhm.
or say a homeless organization. So we
Okay.
can write a check to that
That
organization.
that is wonderful. That's wonderful.
One more thing too, we also offer the buyers. If you are looking to buy a property and you're not sure who you want to work with,
Mhm.
then we kind of entice you. Not only are you going to get good service, but you're also going to get a rebate, because the real estate commission allows us to give a rebate to buyers who purchase property. So we may pay for your inspection fee,
Right.
or we may pay a part of your attorney fee as well.
Now, how would they get in contact with you?
Sure. Okay.
On
so our
social
website-
media and website and
Sure. So our website is realtygilmore.com,
Mhm.
and you can on Facebook as well.
Okay.
Our toll-free number is 1-877-837-1200.
One more time.
877-837-1200.
I don't know. I didn't detect any nervousness there.
No.
When giving
I didn't know you were nervous until you told me you were nervous.
Oh,
So
can I say,
Well,
you're doing a great job.
I want to thank the two of you for being here with us as we sign off this evening. Until next week, this is Stan Matthews in the Matthews broadcast with my co-host Michelle, the It Girl Harrison. I want to thank Christian Hunt for being with us. We know we're going to have a successful event with Project Redirect. Christian, what's the date of the event?
The date of the event is June 9th, Friday, June 9th.
Sharon Berry, we got that all in. Dwayne, we got that all in. And Miss Violet, we want to thank you for persevering this evening. We want to have you back. And for anyone who wants excellence in property and realty management, the Gilmore Realty and Property Management businesses at what number?
1258 Teaneck Road in Teaneck, New
In
Jersey.
Teaneck, New Jersey.